Hello there, and welcome back to another exhilarating video. Have you ever looked at a product and wondered about the manufacturing process? Like whether it was just an ordinary process or rather surprising? Today, we look into the world of modern technology, and more specifically, its current use in industrial processes. In this video, we take you through some fascinating modern production processes that will send shivers down your spine. Number 13. Modern beef processing plant technology. From steak to sausages, burgers, and so much more. We know you love that beef. With the ever-expanding beef consumption, technology has given us the privilege of amazing modern beef processing factories to ensure there's always enough good food. These factories are characterized by cattle slaughter lines, beef chilling room machines, beef deboning and segmentation equipment, cattle slaughter disinfection and cleaning equipment, cattle and production processing equipment, and installation materials. Wow, that's a lot. Did you ever imagine the daily beef processing could be this large? Keeping in mind the detailing of the various cuts and shapes the consumer prefers, it's quite impressive, right? But don't go thinking about the process every time it gets to your plate. Number 12. Egg processing technology. There's so much you can do with eggs, from packaging for sale at the store, to use in the production of egg powder or melange, a pasteurized mixture of egg white and yolk used in industrial cooking. It all starts with the kitchen and multi-story tidal floor houses. As soon as an egg is laid, a chute transports it to the storage tank, and then a conveyor belt transports it to a storage facility. When the eggs are inspected, the cracked ones are discarded, while the whole ones move on to the next stage. Laboratory, diagnostic testing, and later cleaning follows. The eggs are then weighed and transferred, depending on the type, to the appropriate packaging. After being sanitized, the eggs selected for the production of melange are sent to the breaking room. Here, shells are broken and contacts extracted. After being separated from each other, the whites and the yolks are pasteurized, cooled, and finally packaged. It's extraordinary. Number 11. Smart Feeding System, the LeliVector. It's an automated system that allows for 24/7 flexible animal feeding. The LeliVector consists of two main parts: the feed kitchen, where feed is selected and loaded, and the mixing and feeding robot. The latter is a self-contained battery-operated vehicle capable of feeding a self-mixed ration automatically. No need to take out the cows to graze, eh? If you want unhealthy and unhappy meat to eat. Number 10. Vertical aeroponic farming. The global population keeps expanding. What better way to apply technology to provide adequate food for everyone in an efficient, cost-effective, and ecological manner? Vertical aeroponic farming is a system where plants are suspended in the air and water is delivered to them through a misting system. Roots can grow to their maximum potential, and guess what? You can grow virtually anything that grows on soil. An added advantage is that more crops can be grown with smaller space requirements because it uses vertical apparatus. That's not all. This system can generate a yield that's up to 3 times more than plants can grow in a conventional garden soil. I wouldn't be surprised if these are the farms of the future. Number 9. Milking robots. Yep, you heard that right. There are intelligent machines that milk cows. And if that isn't enough, some are even trained to make the animals comfortable. In such systems of milking, each cow has a data chip on which its size, weight, suggested amount of feed, and time of the last milking is stored. When the cow enters the milking stall, it's identified and the control system, based on data on its chip, determines if the cow is ready to be milked. The milking cups attach automatically, and then rinsing and cleaning systems work together sequentially. The quality control system continuously inspects the milk during the milking procedure to identify any issues early on. The post-dip is applied after the cow is milked. The milking stall opens for the cow to exit, and it goes on to the next. Number 8. Unmanned tractors. I bet this was unimaginable decades ago. In recent years, with the advent of technology, an operator can remotely control an unmanned vehicle equipped with a system of sensors, making changes to its program in real time. On top of being able to be driven remotely, These unmanned tractors also detect and avoid obstacles in the field. Cool, right? Our great-grandparents would be so jealous. Number 7. Terrasentia robots. The automated crop monitoring robot. Agriculture is truly going into full automation. Without a single human stepping foot on the field, did you know that it's now possible to plant, tend, and harvest crops? There's now a small, robust robot that could take care of the more tedious agricultural tasks. It has a wide range of sensors that can track and communicate crop data in real time, and it can gather information on the general health of the plants, as well as other traits and variables impacting them. No other gadget has been able to capture data from the portions of the plant that are concealed beneath the thick foliage until now. Farmers are now able to make timely decisions depending on what the crops need, which boosts yield. Number 6. Agricultural drone. Admit it, labor costs in agriculture can be high, from planting, irrigating to harvesting. What if I told you there's an automated workhorse that can fly over fields, delivering and spraying chemicals and fertilizers at precisely the right amount due to its 3D visualization capability? Yep, you heard that right. A drone of this type can tend to 5 square kilometers of crops each day. In addition, the Argo drone can be used to gather information on crop conditions, such as the number of light crops are receiving, which helps with recommendations for good production. I bet any farmer would hug the inventor. Number 5. 3D printed vehicles. From biomedical implants to agriculture and rapid manufacturing, 3D printing technology is now being used to manufacture bodies of cars. An example is the gorgeous 21C supercar manufactured by California-based company Zinger Vehicles, capable of a claimed 268 miles per hour and with a 1,233 brake horsepower engine. Additive manufacturing is really changing production methods in the automotive industry. Number 4. Cranberry harvesting. When is eating cranberries unhealthy? When you're the cranberry. A veritable goldmine of vitamins and minerals, the cranberry is claimed to be one of the most useful berries. Because cranberries grow on sphagnum and peat pods, they're farmed in particular plantations. They're on low lands and resemble enormous earthen bright red pods. Sprawling berry bushes grow on the peat in these pools. Before harvest, bogs are submerged in water to a depth of roughly a meter. Tractors equipped with threshers are then brought in to stir the water, which then gently removes the berries from the plant. The ripe berries float to the surface intact. Simultaneously, the tractor's wheels don't collide with the cranberries. Using a floating barrier, floating berries are harvested. The cranberries are taken from the reservoir and loaded onto the transporter with a fork before being transported to the sorting facility and eventually to the stores. Number 3. Snake robot. It doesn't hiss, but it sure does move like a snake. Nuclear facilities are too risky for humans to access because they're highly radioactive. That's where the snake robot comes in. It's time for us humans to admit that robots are replacing us little by little, and there's no stopping it. Built to infiltrate dangerous environments like these and demolish infrastructure, this snake-shaped robot is elongated with a laser. While its arm may extend into confined areas, its electronic components are maintained outside. The laser-cutting power the snake robot can produce is up to 5 kilowatts. It's suitable for a wide range of materials because there's no physical contact involved in using laser technology. Cool, huh? Number 2. Automatic chapati roti making machine. We could be married, but you can't make a roti. Don't let them get you. Here's to an effective, compact, and energy-efficient appliance that expedites the roti cooking process. Now, how could we not love technology? With its 3 conveyors, 360-degree chapati baking technology, sophisticated precision motor, and gearbox, the automatic roti machine guarantees a high production rate with ideal chapati cooking or roasting. Additionally, the machine provides improved insulation owing to its high-quality heating components and requires minimal maintenance. This equipment can handle high demands both in quantity and quality, making it suitable for large institutions, hospitals, and army camps, among others. Well, they better do something about that. Number 1. Gravimetric filling machine. Gravimetric filling machines require the least amount of maintenance due to their simple design and operation. The upper middle portion of the device is the supply tank, which is more correctly referred to as the filler bowl. At each location where a container is to be filled, filling stems are fastened to the bowl's underside. Upward into the filler bowl, to a point above the liquid level, is a vent tube. The platform raises the container until it comes into contact with a filling stem to start the filling process. The filling valve is then opened as the platform raises the container to the stem. The liquid drains into the container with the filling valve open. It's amazing how the most basic theory can be applied in such magnitude in the production processes. Until next time, adios.